फर्क पड़ता है, कोई दिक्कत नहीं, पता नहीं, जो थारी राय सो मारी राय, nothing to do, nowhere to go, देखो सुनो मत बोलो, whenever whatever you are, be 100% कर्नाटक, किसी को आओ मत कहो, किसी को जाओ मत कहो, ना कुछ पाना ना कुछ खोना, who asks you live at zero complaint level, मौज में रहो, be happy. Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. When Swami Vivekananda was in USA, he was asked the question, why you people have got so many gods, so many temples, then japa, karma, yoga, knowledge, why so many things? See, ours is so simple. One book, one day, one God, easy. So the reply was, you are right. So we decided to have an army, so we stitch the clothes. All should be equal. Same measurement. Then one soldier was put inside. But he was buried inside because the dress was longer than his height. Then we put the hand and pull his head to fit into that dress properly. Other soldier, he came out of the dress. So we cut his legs. So like clothes are stitched according to the requirement of a person, in the same manner, spiritual life is also according to the person, where he is. Like small kids, if we keep on talking to them directly, something very higher. See? Brahma Satyam Jagan Mithya. Swamiji, do you have chocolate? What will you do? It is not their fault. Therefore, in this Upanishad, first, the principle was told. Purnamadaha Purnamidam. Then, for that, the vision was given. Ishavasya Midam Sarva. If we have that vision, then bhoga tena tyaktena munjita, indulgent life will be reduced to responsible life. Mahagradakasya siddharam, the hoarding nature of the human beings will be controlled. That doesn't mean that there is no progress. There is. How? Kurvanneveha karmani jidi visheshatakam. This is the scheme of life. See? Thereafter, a threat was given. If you don't follow this, you'll go to hell. No, I'll do this. See? Thereafter, what is that reality? It was indicated. Anejat ityadi. And thereafter, it was told, it is not theoretical, but it is the experience. Yasmin sarvani bhutani atma eva abhut vijanataha. When one comes to discover the whole world is my own expanse, so how there can be na tato vijugupsate, how there can be any hatred for anybody? After that was told, then those great masters who have experienced this truth according to the scriptures, they become the guide and acharya. Saparyaga Shukramaka Yamavram Masnaviram Shuddhama Papa Viddam Kavir Manishi Paribhu Swayambhu Yatha Tatyatha Arthan Vedadat Shashvatibhya Samabhyaha. What did you say, Swamiji? So, the scriptures and writings of the great masters, they give us the do's and don'ts of our life so that we can attain fulfillment in life. See? Now, further analysis was done. You have to find out where you are engaged. Are you engaged in only selfishness? See? Or you are all the time going away and house is in a mess? I'll tell you one example. There was one very good singer, name I will not tell. And she was extraordinary singer. And she had two daughters. These daughters told me. When I came to know about them, I said, hey, your mom is such a great singer. Swamiji, don't talk about her. We hate her. I'm sorry. He said, no, she is only mother, but she is nothing, useless. When we were going to the school, our clothes were not proper, hair were not proper. All the students in the class used to say, you dirty, get away. See? She has never taken care of us. Because all the time, she is engaged in public performances. Not concerned about we are at home. Therefore, either we are getting too much involved in our family matters or we are too indifferent and get into the social work. Both extremes are not good. And then the next topic was the field of experience where we live. Sambhutim cha vinasham cha jastadvedo ubhagam sa vinashena mrityum tirtva sambhutya amritam ashnute. So we have to have a perfect balance at the effect level and the causal level. See? After this was done, now we come to the last portion of this Ishavasya Upanishad. See, friends, depending upon our makeup or depending upon the components of our personality, different treatments are required. So when we walk the spiritual path with knowledge or with yoga or Reiki, so many varieties. And then we get, I have done this thing, I have done this, I know this thing, I know that thing. So here we have to begin our real spiritual practice with devotion. Knowledge without devotion is erudition scholarship. Karma without devotion is wanting to get Padma Shri for Jhadu Lagao. And Lalit Kala, the music, drama, singing, etc. without devotion is a performance oriented for getting money. See, friends, devotion is the foundation of our life. And therefore, this last part of this Upanishad very clearly tells, because we have studied Upanishad and all that, That means, no, why should I go to the temple? Everywhere God is there except in the temple. These kind of wrong notions, little bit of studying here and there, don't go into that way. Therefore, Upanishad tells us that you must remember all that is possible is because of the divine will. And therefore, in the 15th mantra, now the Upanishad tells us, Hiranmayena patrena satyasyapi hitam mukham tatvam pushanna pavruno satyadharmaya drishtaye. Satyasya mukham apihitam. See, the truth is covered. Mukham, the reality regarding the truth is covered. Apihitam is, it is hidden. By what? Hiranmayena patrena. By the lid of gold. So, the lid of gold is covering the reality, what it is. Now, let's understand it. Actually, the ornament is made out of silver. Hiranmayena patrena. And there is a little bit covering as if on that, and it is sold for the value of gold, and you are cheated. One example. Second example. This example is very deep and very simple. We miss it. Ocean is covered by waves, and water is covered by ocean. Can we understand this? When we say ocean is covered by waves, so when we go to the sea, where is our attention? Only on the waves. In the same manner, when we look at the ocean, our attention is only on the ocean, but it is really the water. So, these thoughts put together is what? The effects cover the cause. Waves are the effects, they cover the cause. Ocean is the effect, they cover the cause. And then we get into a catch, cause and effect is real. See? You will see all the discoveries or your medical things, they are based only on this thing. We go to the doctor and tell the signs, the effects. And from those symptoms, they come to the cause. And this cause effect goes so deep in our system that we are unable to get out of it. See? Therefore, why this is happening in my life? Because last life you have done this thing. Why I am failure in whatever I do? Show me your patrika. Oh, in your patrika there is no sun. Cause, effect, cause, effect. And those who get caught in cause and effect, they are intellectuals and suffer intelligently in life. Friends, how simple it is. We have to go beyond cause and effect. And to go beyond cause and effect, the devotee in us must be invoked. See? So we have no questions. We have no doubts. Why this is happening? Hari Ichha. Over. How important it is. So when we take this mantra, Hiranmayena patrena satyasya apetam mukham, the truth is hidden behind the illusion of cause and effect. See? And we get so much lost in that. Hiranmayena patrena satyasya pihitam mukham. In Dakshinamurti Stotra, Bhagavan Shankaracharya says, Vishwam pashyati karya karanataya swaswami sambandataha शिष्याचार्यतया तथैव पितृपुत्राद्यात्मना भेदतः स्वप्ने जागृति वाय एष पुरुषः माया परिभ्रामितः तस्मै श्री गुरुमूर्तये नमः इदं श्री दक्षिणामूर्तये. This world comes into existence when we give a status of reality to the illusion of cause and effect. Vishwam pashyati karya karanataya. Swami sambandata. I am the boss, you are the servant. Then Guru Shishya. I am the Guru, you are the disciple. Then the father and the son. One day, a father was scolding his downloaded child who was downloaded from the internet. So the father became angry. I gave you birth and you behave with me like this? The digital child said, Dad, enough is enough. Why? Who told you gave me birth? Now the dad started shaking. We don't know what is coming out. Then he said, who called you dad without my birth? You are father because of me. So the father is because of the son, or the son is because of the father? See, friends, karya karana. And therefore, our Mahamantra, if you really want to walk spiritual path, get out of this cause and effect. Why? Because the sky is too high. So important, friends. And where these cause and effect are valid? Swapne jagrati vaya esha purushaha maya paribhramitaha. And in deep sleep, there is no cause, there is no effect. Therefore, tatra mata amata bhavati, tatra pita apita bhavati, dvitiyatmai bhayam bhavati. There is no other, no fear. You are one with the divine. One day, one child asked me this question. Swamiji, God only loves, you say, but then how he can punish us when he loves us? I said, look here, I'll tell you a story. I said, do you know dahi vada? Swamiji, I really like it. I said, enough. We are going to understand this. What is the dahi vada? There is a kind of a container made out of leaf, and in that the dilapidated, dirty looking wet vada is put along with the water. And on that there is dahi and all kinds of spices are put. And then one plastic or the wooden spoon is fixed and given to us. Swamiji, I am asking you something different. I say, yes, wait a minute. Exactly the same way, when Bhagwan wants to punish us, our cranium is like that dona. In that, our brain is like that wet, useless, dirty looking vada. If you don't trust, open and see. And in that, spices are sprinkled. One of the spices, intelligence. And then one spoon is fixed. I. Then he lets loose. Now watch it from a distance. See, friends, intelligent people are never miserable, never argumentative, They are at peace because their foundation is Jothari Rai, Somari Rai. But those who are intellectuals, they will keep on collecting data, data, data. It is said in this Upanishad, that Upanishad. One intellectual approached Bhagavan Ramana Maharshi and asked, how many Upanishads I will have to study to realize the truth? So he said, do you shave? So this person thought, Bhagavan Ramana Maharshi has not understood the question. All fools think the same way. So he said, no, I am asking about how many Upanishads I had to study to know the truth. He said, yes, I understood. You are asking me a question. Now I am asking you a question. Because our rule is very simple. एक सवाल तुम करो, एक सवाल मैं करूं. हर सवाल का जवाब ही सवाल हो. Okay. So, do you shave? Yes, I shave. How many mirrors you require to see your face? One is enough. Exactly the same way. One Upanishad is enough. See, friends, otherwise we get lost. In this Upanishad, this is said, if you take another topic from Upanishad, like creation, so many theories are there. So, Ikshata, he thought and world was created. See? Then in other place it comes that so kamayata, he desired. In third place it comes tasmat atmanaha akasha sambhuta akasha vayu vayu agni. Sequence is established. Now which is the real theory of creation? So the theme of creation in the scriptures is not to prove creation, but the rule is the unknown is indicated with reference to the known. What we know the world. See, now how the world should be known? This world is Brahma Satyam Jagan Mithya. And this can happen, Bhagavad Gita 15 chapter 3rd verse. See, na rupamasseha tathopalabhyate. The world that we have described, urdhva moola madashakam, etc. Don't try to see the world like that. Na rupamasseha tathopalabhyate. When you inquire about this world properly, see, Nantona Chadi Nata Sampradishta. There is no beginning. There is no end. We may say 493 trillion light years away. What we have understood? Only words. Human mind can comprehend up to a limit. Therefore, this cause and effect is a catch. If you think properly, then Bhagavan says, Asanga Shastrena Drudena Chitva. So when you come to know that this world is an appearance under n number of conditions. Condition number 1, we have to be body identified. Then only this world comes. The sun is in front of you. No, the sun is behind me. Jhagda karte raho. See, friends, therefore, we have to recognize Hiranmayena Patrena Satyasyapi Hitam Mukham. The truth is hidden behind this illusion of cause and effect. Then, Tattvam Pushanna Pavrunu. O Lord Sun, kindly remove it. Help us to get out of this relative existence. Cause and effect is relative existence. We can ask, where is the earth? What is the position of the earth with reference to sun, etc.? Can we ask a question? What is the position of the space with reference to the sun? Where the space is not, Even this question, where the space is redundant, no meaning to that. In the same manner, where God is, where He is not. See, therefore, Tattvam Pushan Apavrunu. O Lord, kindly Apavrunu, remove that. Why should I do it? Satya Dharmaya Drishtaye, because I am the seeker of truth. Now see here, samsar, social work, helping others, charity, kurute Ganga Sagar Gamanam, or agrevanni prushte bhanu tapasya, or wait for the old age to come. See, jatilo mundi lunchite kesha tapasya, it has no meaning. Satya dharmaya drishte. Life can be fulfilled only if we recognize our divine nature. It is not done. Etad buddhva, not krutva. Etad buddhva buddhiman syat. Krutakrutasya bharata. Krutakrutasya bharata, life is fulfilled. And nobody can do it. And for that, this cover of the illusion of cause and effect must be dropped. Now, when this cause and effect is given importance, see what is the impact. This is our everybody's experience. Because of somebody, if we are benefited, what will be our interaction with that? We become friendly with him. We try to maintain the relations because he has been helpful. Other thing. If somebody is a nuisance to us, then he is the cause, and therefore we will have hatred for him. See? So, what is proved as good for us, we love, and what is proved as bad for us, we hate. And the samsara continues. So important, friends. We have to rise above this. And it can be done only by one technique. Why this is, he has done it? Aricha. As I am controlled by him, he is also controlled by him. And on the basis of this, the great masters write, Nindaka nire rakhe angana kuti chawai. The people who condemn us, the people who speak ill about us, they are our real well-wishers. Suppose he tells me something wrong with me. Then what will happen? Then I will correct myself. See? But normally what is our attitude? Somebody condemns us. I know what you are. Don't teach me. See, friends, take other example. When there is the toothache, is the toothache given to us to suffer? No. Hey, something is wrong. Correct it. In the same manner, if we get hurt in our mind, don't condemn somebody who hurts you, but recognize, hey, something is wrong in my thinking. Then we go out of this catch of cause and effect. And to achieve this, the Maha Mantra is Jo Thari Rai So Mahari Rai. Everything happens in this world as God's will. Now see, two wings. A bird with one strong wing, another weak wing will be wriggling there only. If the bird has to fly high in the sky, both wings should be perfect. The one wing is that of the wisdom, other wing is that of the devotion. These two soar high and merge in him. Therefore, in our life, we should not condemn devotion. One person asked me, Swamiji, you talk Vedanta, thereafter you say, chant this Ram Raksha Stotra. I said, okay, don't chant. But why do you tell? I said, I'm sorry, I will not tell. He said, no, 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 I want to know. I said, it's why? Because the sky is too high. See. So, Tattvam Pushanna Pavrunu Satya Dharmaya Drishtaye. Continuing further, Pushan Ekarshe Yama Surya Prajapatya Vyuha Rashmin Samuha Tejo Yatte Rupam Kalyanatamam Tatte Pashyami Yosavasau Purushaha Sohamasmi. See, Pushan, the one who takes care of us, the sun. Ekarshe, being all by itself, not dependent on anything. Yama, the one who is the controller of everything in this world. O Surya, the Lord Sun, Prajapatya, the son of the Prajapati, Vyuha Rashmin Samuha, withdraw all your expressions. Vyuha Rashmin Samuha. And Yatte Tejo Rupam Kalyanatamam Tatte Pashyami. Now let me discover your essential nature. Be attentive. Then what is the essential nature? That which is expressing through the conditioning of the sun, and that which is expressing through the conditioning of I is one. They are not two. See? In short, discover unity in diversity. See? Swamis are made out of 7.5 Mahabhutas. Grihasthas are made out of 4.5. Sinful people are made out of 1.5 Mahabhutas. Pigs are made out of 0.25 Mahabhutas. No. We are all the expressions of the same. See? The sun illuminator and we illumined. Be attentive. There is a moon also, but the moon is not self-effulgent. Moon can only reflect the sunlight and therefore it shines at night. Daytime also there is a moon in the sky, but we can't see it because it is covered by the brightness of the sunlight. In the same manner, the truth is to be recognized in two ways. One is Satta Swarupena. Second is Satta and Chit, consciousness. So, there is one word which we all know, Akash. Akash, if you open that word properly, then you will say, Kasha is the basic root, dhatu. When you add A prefix, it becomes space. When you add pra prefix, it becomes light, prakash. So Akasha is the one which is giving the support, existence. Prakasha is the one which is illuminating what is existing. So the illuminator and the illuminder, they are only one. They are not two. This is what is the meaning. Pushan Ekarshe, there is but one reality. Yama, he is the controller of everything, like the sun. Prajapatya, he is the creator and created both. Vyuharashmin Samuham, withdraw all your expansion of this world. And then, Tejo Yatte Rupam Kalyanatamam. Now let me discover your divine essence. That is none other than my divine essence. Yatte Tejo Rupam Kalyanatamam. And that is the only ultimate fulfillment in life. Pashyami. Now I have discovered this. What I have discovered? Yo sa asau purushaha soham asmi. The one which is expressing through the sun as light and heat, and the one which is expressing through me as the receiver of the light and heat is one and the same. Cause and effect are because of the upadhi. See, I am effect with reference to my father. I am the cause with reference to my son. So who are you? Cause or effect? Two in one. The two in one how? With reference to the conditioning. If the conditioning is the son, naturally I am the cause. If the conditioning is the father, son, I am the effect. If the conditioning is the father, then I have become son. Again and again we reflect on this. That which appears multiple because of any conditioning is an illusion, mithya, doesn't exist. He the same man, he the son, husband, father, then father-in-law, son-in-law. And who is leading the life? Joy or sorrows? Not the man. But the son, he is disturbed because of his father or mother. Then the husband, he is disturbed because of his wife. Then he is a father because of the children is disturbed. But in deep sleep, all upadhis are discarded and we are back to our essential nature. We are in bliss. So all these relatives are because of me. I am not because of them. When my father died, what happened to me, the son? Nothing. I continue to exist as a man. Wife died, what happened to me, to the husband? Nothing. Because husband is not a reality. It is a mithya pratyay. Therefore, this cause and effect. God is the creator, we are the created, and therefore all the time lead a fearful life. No, love, not fear. So, yosavaso purushaha soham asmi. The same truth is expressing through the illuminator and the illumined. See, friends. Now the 17th mantra. Vayuhu anilam amrutam atha idam vasmantam shariram om krato smara kritagam smara krato smara kritagam smara Vayuhu anilam amrutam atha idam vasmantam shariram. Now, Vayu anilam is the subtle body. And idam vasmantam shariram, the gross body. So when somebody dies, what exactly happens? You know, the phrase is what? Oh, dead and gone. Body died, embodied gone. So, this Vayu anilam amrutam, this subtle body cannot be destroyed. This house, then the space in the house. If there is something dirty, this space will be also smelling dirty. But even then, that time also, is the space smelling dirty? But because we are conditioned by the walls, we feel it's a very dirty place. Okay. And then when we break this house and want to make a new house, will the space from this house go anywhere? See, friends. So, Vayuhu Anilam Amritam Atha. The subtle body doesn't come and go anywhere. Everything comes in me, remains in me, and disappears in me. I don't go here and there. See? Vayu Anilam Amritam Atha Idam Bhasmantam Shariram. Idam Shariram Bhasmantam. This gross body is reduced to the ashes. That is why Lord Shiva has got the ashes on everywhere. Those who have reason about the body identification, they put the ashes as the ornament of their spiritual life. Now, to that person, at the time of departure or the death, it is said, Om Krato Smara. Now, at that time, think of God. See? Now, what God? We are studying Upanishad. Ishvara, the creator of this world, and Prajna, the deep sleep Purusha, they are one. Subtle body at individual level and the Hiranyagarbha at the total level, they are one. Gross body at individual level made out of the 5 elements, and the total gross body is also made out of the same 5 elements. Therefore, they appear to be two, but essentially they are one. See? So, Om Krato Smara. Now think of him. What we have to think? That this body made out of 5 elements, it will disappear. That is natural. And then Krutam Smara, whatever you have done in your whole life, if you are thinking of him, your mind will merge in him. If you think all the time about your relations, you will be born again in the same house. There was a baby delivered in Pune. This thing can happen only in Pune. And the baby, after came out of the womb, the nurse was putting her, and the baby started talking. Puneri. So asked, what is there for breakfast? Nurse said, Upit. Oh God, again Pune. So that fellow must have been born in Pune, he will go there only. Friends. Therefore, at the time of departure from the body, these two things should be clear. Body is going to be burned. And we are not. We continue to exist. If you take yourself to be the Jiva, then never mind, next time, next life, another chance, continue spiritual practice. But after studying Upanishad, if you have come to discover that I was supporting the body was not supporting me. So let the body die, who cares? I continue to be the eternal being that I am. Om Krato Smara Kritagam Smara, Krato Smara Kritagam Smara, repeating again and again. See? Therefore, when we are thus at the time of death, well trained thinking process. See, at the time of death, you cannot do anything with your will. Your efforts become null and void. At the time of death, only that can happen, which is not requiring any efforts. So those who are chanting Lord's name all the time, the moment they are quiet, name continues. Sri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram, Sri Ram, Jai Ram, फोन आया देख लेना उधर में. Again, mind is free. Sri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram, Sri Ram. Slowly, slowly, that mind, whenever there is no occupation or involved in this world, it is immediately connected with the earlier practice of chanting the Lord's name. Ultimately, efforts cease. Whatever is happening effortlessly, that alone can be with us at the time of dropping the body. And that is why all the great masters tell, keep on chanting Lord's name. Shiromi Raghvappato Bhalam Dasharathatmajaha Kausalleyo Drushopatu Vishwamitra Priyashriti. Think of him various ways. Slowly, slowly, that Rama Nama will merge in and every cell of our body up to the nuclear level. It is so important. Om Krato Smara Kritagam Smara Krato Smara Kritagam Smara. Think of him and him alone. So when you are studying Upanishad, study. That time don't become emotional. After your study is done, you are clear about understanding. Now apply that. Things are printed in the book. Book is inert, printing also inert. So when we study on our own, we have to lift from the matter to the mind. Not so easy. And after it is lifted in the mind, then we have to interact with it. And interaction is converting the stern knowledge into the juice of devotion. See, in the Bhagavad Gita, last chapter, Brahma Bhuta Prasannatma. If we are really walking this perfect balance, knowledge and devotion, then Brahma Bhutaha. If we are abiding in the divine, then what are the first symptoms? Prasannatma. You are ever cheerful. Now, cheerful doesn't mean all the time, hey, what happened? Pata nahi yaar, jab se realize ho gaya, pagal hai. Prasannatma, you have no questions. Practice this, no question. One day it will click. We have no question about our being. And that is the ultimate truth. Whenever there is any question in the mind, we can't be at peace. How much time it takes from Sedona to Phoenix? Do you think mind will be at peace? Questions are the eczema of the mind. And those who have got eczema, they don't suffer, they enjoy. Others suffer. Yes, stop, yeah, what are you doing? Prasannatma. If you analyze this word, pra is prakarshena. Sat means Paramatma. The Krudanta is sanna. Prasanna. You are intensely the truth. Prasannatma. What is being intensely the truth? You are happy. Satyam Jnanam Anantam Brahma Yo veda nihitam guhayam parame vyomanna so oshnute sarvan kaman saha brahmana vipaschiteti. And what is that prasannata? Sarvan kaman saha ashnute. All his desires stand fulfilled simultaneously. That means after this, if I get that, if I get that, there is no addition possible. So, Brahma Bhuta Prasannatma. Now, what is the meaning of Prasannatma? Two things. No shochati, doesn't bring the dead past in the present. हो गया वो हो गया. Therefore, this one point I have been emphasizing again and again. Try. We don't have to know anything about anybody's past. And we don't have to tell our past to the world. Now try to talk. Whenever we talk to others, it is only either about our past or their past. See? Na shochati padani Swamiji, you should have come, one German lady. Swamiji, you should have come in my life earlier, 25 years before. I said, even then I would not have married you. No, not that way. I would not have divorced 3 times. So now what? Now I realize where I had gone wrong. See friends, भूत चढ़ जाता है. ब्रह्म भूत प्रसन्नात्मा न शोचति and न कांक्षति. I don't know what is going to happen. If you don't know, then relax. If you know, then be prepared. Where is the place for worry? See? Brahma bhuta prasannatma na shochati na kankshati. Then samaha sarveshu bhuteshu. Equal with everybody, everything. Name dveshosti na priya. Nobody is dear to me, none I hate. Everybody is the same. See? It is so important, my friends. Otherwise, we get caught up. Therefore, remember this one important thing. Never seek a special status in life. Nirvishesha satta. Whenever we seek special status, we are samsari. And with the samsari, he who gets insulted, he who gets hurt, he who feels lonely. Therefore, samaha sarveshu bhuteshu, then ultimately, mad bhaktim labhate param. Para bhakti and knowledge, they are not two. So how the mantra started? Brahma bhuta, knowledge. Then param bhakti, conclusion. They are not two. See? If you start your journey for Bombay and you reach Mumbai, have you reached 2 places? One and the same. Therefore, friends, devotion and knowledge, they are not two. So, be attentive. When we are dealing with ourselves, apply Vedanta. When dealing with others, apply devotion. Somebody comes and tells you, I got such a back pain. See, pain is mithya. You are. If I got back pain, will you please do something? Love others and practice Vedanta on yourself. Oh, we were doing the other way around. See, friends, Vayu anilam ata amrutam idam vasmantam shariram om krato smara kratagam smara krato smara kratagam smara. All this expansion that we had is for that last line. Om krato smara kratagam smara. Otherwise, it is written there. Oh, relative self, now remember the Lord, remember your next destination. Wow, wow, wow. It is just a word to word translation. It doesn't carry the import of the statement. Now the last mantra, Agninaya Supatharaye
Agnenaya Supataraye
Asman Vishwani
Asman Vishwani
Deva Vayunani Vidwan
Deva Vayunani Vidvan
Yoyodhyasmat Juhurana Meno Voyishtam Te Namaungtim Videma
Bhuvishante
Nama Uktim Videma. Hey Vidvana Deva Vayunani. See? Oh Vidwan, the omniscient, who is the knower of everything. Who is that? Agni. Agni is the Karma Devata. Naya Supata. Kindly lead us in the right direction. Agni being the Karmadhyaksha, what is said? Oh Lord, let only be right kind of activities be conducted through me. No wrong thing should be justified and practiced. Therefore, Agni Naya Supatha Raye, kindly take us in the right direction to the right destination. Asman Vishwani Vayunani Devan. Kindly lead us because you are the right guide who will be taking us from here to the ultimate destination of our life. Therefore, one mantra was Kurvanneveha karmani jiji visheshatagam sama. Don't remain lazy, indolent, unemployed. Produce wealth till the last day of life. Somehow this notion, spirituality means what? Daridrya. No. Produce wealth. As long as you are in the worldly life as somebody, never retire in life. Yuyodhyasma juhuranameno. So, kindly destroy the wrong ways if we were following them, and bhuishtam te nama unktim videyama. Now what can we do to the Lord? Only namaste, O Lord, salutation from the front, salutation from the back, from the right, from the left, meaning recognize we are care of the divine will. When a hangman hangs the person to death, does he get sin? There was one interview of a hangman in Mumbai. There were 4 persons, they were hanged together, same time, whatever was the things. So after that, there was an interview and he was asked. He said, no, that is my duty, like you go to office, I do this job. See this thing, height is proper, weight is proper, all things are again, he has taken bath, everything, changed the clothes, everything, and then he is brought there, and then the cloth is put. This is my duty, I do it. And then when the order comes, then I put the latch down and he hangs. Then after that, we wait till he dies. Then we take out the body and over to them. Like we cut the vegetables. Because it is not I am doing. The whole spiritual practice is getting rid of this dumb thing that I. Where there is I, there is cause and effect. If there is no I, no cause, no effect. How to dilute this cause? Jo thari rahe, so mari rahe. This example I gave you. Traffic rules are applied for the driver who is driving the car. If there is a driver in the car, he is not driving the car. Some other person driving the car. So will the traffic rule be applied on the driver who is not driving the car? No. He is a passenger. In the same manner, whatever we are supposed to do, we are doing it not as our desire, but His will. Therefore, like another example, a person engages a taxi and tells, "Take me to the drinking booth." So you take him to the drinking booth. What you get? Your meter reading. You don't get sin. Then from there, one liquid spiritualist comes out, tells, "Take me to the temple." Now, same taxi takes him to the temple. He doesn't get merit. He gets only the reading. Because I am not taking him to good or bad place. That's my job. That's it. Therefore, this I factor should be diluted and be attentive. How do we know this I factor is diluted? How do we? A simplest test, litmus test is, if you get hurt, your I is very strong. In deep sleep, where there is no I, and we are snoring loudly, and the people who are awake, they talk. This fellow, Kumbhakarna, see how loudly shouting. Feel like he block his nose. He doesn't get hurt because there is no I. The whole spiritual practice is only this much. So don't get hurt. Then be happy. But for us, spirituality means non-stop. Relax, yeah, relax. Agninaya supatharaaye asman vishwani deva vayanani vidvan yoyodhyasmajjuhuranameno. See? All our wrong things we have done in the past, O God, get rid of them. Now I salute unto thee. So at the time of death, if we intensely remember Him, we merge in Him. Because blueprint. But if the blueprint is chicken, go to the poultry farm. With this last mantra, this Upanishad is over. So, we will chant the first mantra. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam
Purnamada Purnamidam
Purnat Purnamudachyate
Purnat Purnamudachyate
Purnasya Purnamadaya
Purnasya Purnamadaya
Purnamevavashishyate.
Purnamevavashishyate.
Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.
Om Shanti Shanti
Om Ishavasya Sarvam
Om Ishavasya Sarvam
Yatkincha Jagatyam Jagata
Yatkincha Jagatyam Jagata
Tena Tyaktena Bhunjitham
Tena Tyaktena Bhunjitha
Magrudakkasya Siddhanam
Madhudakasya Siddhanam
Kurvanneveha Karmani
Kurvanneveha Karmani
Jijivisheshatagam Samam
Jijivisheshatagam Samaha
Evam Tvayi Nanyathetosthi
Evam Tvayi Nanyate
Na Karma Lipyate Nare
Karma Lipyate Nare
Asurya Namate Loka
Suryanamate Loka
Andhena Tamasavruta
Andhena Tamasavruta
Tanste Pretyabhigachanti
Tamste Pretyabhigachanti
Ye Kechatmahano Janaha
Yeke Chatmahanojana
Anejadekam Manaso Javiyo
Nejadekam Manasojaviyo
Nainaddeva Apnuman Purvamarshata
Nainaddeva Apnuvan Purvavarshata
Tadhavato Anyanatte Titishthata
Dhavato Anyanyate
तस्मिन्नपो मातरिश्वा ददाति
तस्मिन्नपो मातरिश्वा ददाति
तदेजति तन्नेजति
तदेजति तन्नेजति
तद्दूरे तद्वदन्ति के
तद्दूरे तद्वदन्ति के
तदन्तरस्य सर्वस्य
तदन्तरस्य सर्वस्य
तदु सर्वस्यास्य बाह्यतः
तदु सर्वस्यास्य बाह्यतः
यस्तु सर्वाणि भूतानि
यस्तु सर्वाणि भूतानि
आत्मन्येवानुपश्यति
आत्मन्येवानुपश्यति
सर्वभूतेषु चात्मानं
सर्वभूतेषु चात्मानं
ततो न विजुगुप्सते
ततो न विजुगुप्सते
यस्मिन् सर्वाणि भूतानि
यस्मिन् सर्वाणि भूतानि
आत्मैवाभूद्विजानतः
आत्मैवाभूद्विजानतः
तत्र को मोहः कः शोकः
तत्र को मोहः कः शोकः
एकत्वमनुपश्यतः
एकत्वमनुपश्यतः
सपर्यगा शुक्रम्
सपर्यगा शुक्लम्
अकायम् अव्रणम्
अकायामृतम्
अस्नाविरम्
अस्नाविरम्
शुद्धमपापविद्धम्
शुद्धमपापविद्धम्
कविर्मनीषी
कविर्मनीषी
परिभूस्वयंभूः
परिभूस्वयंभू
याथा तथ्यतः
याथा तथ्यतः
अर्थान् व्यदधात्
अर्थान् ददाति
शाश्वतीभ्यः समाभ्यः
शाश्वतीभ्यः समाभ्यः
अन्धं तमप्रविशन्ति
तमः प्रविशन्ति
ये अविद्यामुपासते
ये अविद्यामुपासते
ततो भूय इव ते तमो
ततो भूय इव ते तमो
यौ विद्यायागम्रताः
यौ विद्याया रताः
अन्यदेवाहुर्विद्यया
अन्यदेवाहुर्विद्यया
अन्यदाहुरविद्यया
अन्यदाहुर्विद्यया
इति शुश्रुमधीराणाम्
इति शुश्रुमधीराणां
येनस्तद्विचचक्षिरे
येनस्तद्विचक्षिरे
विद्यां च विद्यां च
विद्यां च
यस्तद्वेदो भयगं सः
यस्तद्वेदो भयं सः
अविद्यया मृत्युं तीर्त्वा
अविद्यया मृत्युं तीर्त्वा
विद्ययामृतमश्नुते
विद्यया मृतमश्नुते
अन्धं तमप्रविशन्ति
अन्धं तमः प्रविशन्ति
ये असम्भूतिमुपासते
ये असम्भूतिमुपासते
ततो भूय इव ते तमो
ततो भूय इव ते तमो
यौ सम्भूत्यामृताः
यौ सम्भूत्यां रताः
अन्यदेवाहुः सम्भवात्
अन्यदेवाहुः सम्भवात्
अन्यदाहुरसम्भवात्
अन्यदाहुरसम्भवात्
इति शुश्रुमधीराणाम्
इति शुश्रुमधीराणां
येनस्तद्विचचक्षिरे
येनस्तद्विचचक्षिरे
सम्भूतिं च विनाशं च
सम्भूतिं च विनाशं च
यस्तद्वेदो भयगं सः
यस्तद्वेदो भयं सः
विनाशेन मृत्युं तीर्त्वा
विनाशेन मृत्युं तीर्त्वा
असम्भूत्यामृतमश्नुते
असम्भूत्यामृतमश्नुते
हिरण्मयेन पात्रेण
हिरण्मयेन पात्रेण
सत्यस्यापि हितं मुखम्
सत्यस्यापि हितं मुखं
तत्त्वं पूषन्नपावृणो
तत्त्वं पूषन्नप्रावृणु
सत्यधर्माय दृष्टये
सत्यधर्माय दृष्टये
पूषन्ने कर्षेयमसूर्य
पूषन्ने कर्षे यमसूर्य
प्राजापत्यव्यूहरश्मिन् समूह
प्राजापत्यव्यूहरश्मिन् समूह
तेजो यत्ते रूपं कल्याणतमम्
तेजो यत्ते रूपं कल्याणतमं
तत्ते पश्यामि
तत्ते पश्यामि
योऽसावसौ पुरुषः
योऽसावसौ पुरुषः
सोऽहमस्मि
सोऽहमस्मि
वायुः अनिलम् अमृतम् अथ इदम्
वायुरनिलम् अमृतम् अथेयम्
भस्मान्तं शरीरम्
अस्माकं शरीरम्
ॐ क्रतो स्मर कृतगं स्मर
ॐ कृतो स्मर कृतगं स्मर
क्रतो स्मर कृतगं स्मर
कृतो स्मर कृतगं स्मर
अग्नेन यसुपथाराये
अग्नेन यशुपथाराये
अस्मान् विश्वानि देववयुनानि विद्वान्
अस्मान् विश्वानि देववयुनानि विद्वान्
युयोध्यस्मज्जुहुराणमेनो
युयोधस्मत्पुराणमेनो
भूयिष्ठां तेन मौक्तिं विधेम
भूयिष्ठां तेन मुक्तिं विधेम
ॐ पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ओम शांति शांति शांति। हरि ओम। श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः। हरि ओम।